Alright, so this dream, I had two dreams that took place in like this like same jail and like that stuff, and it was weird because like I was like in a jail or a prison, and like I had to transfer to like another prison or that stuff. But what happened was, um, I was in this jail and I was by the staircase, like lined up with like cuffed and like shackled and that stuff, and we're all lined up about for the doors to open, the bar doors to open, so we can end up going into our cells and that stuff. But like first we have to go through one cell thing so we can enter the pod. And what happened was is I went to the same jail with my cousin, and she ended up getting out early, and it was weird because it was like a co-ed something like that, but like it was like a huge freaking like I mean jail. I mean like it was crazy is like it was like there was this like main courtyard or something like that, and it was like three basketball courts combined together. And then it was like in the back, so like in the back there was like this cage or something like that that was like filled with like nothing but prisoners. I was claustrophobic and that stuff. It was crazy. Like I don't know, it was like maybe like four stories of just like cell bars and that stuff, and there's like two stories or something like that of just overpacked of just crowded just like prisoners, dude. And these people look like serial killers and that stuff. And then on the outside of the courtyard, like there's like basketball benches and that stuff, and it's just overpacked. And there's like four levels or something like that. I don't know how many levels. There's a lot of levels, dude. It's just like, like of a basketball stadium and that crap. And people are just lined up, just sitting in that stuff, like sitting down, like for like an announcement or some crap. But anyways, like yeah, so like before we enter like the courtyard and that stuff, like we're on these two stories and that stuff, like to go into the pods, and like we're all cuffed and that stuff. But this one prisoner isn't cuffed or something like that, and he's carrying like a tattoo gun. He's like, "Hey, does anybody want a tattoo? Anybody want a tattoo?" And it's like, what the fuck, dude? It's not like, how the fuck, But hey, like I don't know stuff about prisons. I don't know if that's just how it works or not. Anyways, like so back to the reminiscent of the jail. Like it looks like the pod was overcrowded, no room to sit in, every inmate. Yeah, so blah yada. Already talked about this. Everybody looks like a killer. One of my homies blended in like nothing with everybody else, which was kind of, I don't know why I was jealous, because one of my homies was in the overcrowded cells and that stuff. I don't know why I'd be jealous about this, but anyways, he ended up fitting in with everybody perfect, right? Like and like I guess people thought I was vulnerable or something like that, so they like separated me from like that pod. And like instead what happened, yeah, so like I got like transferred though, and I ended up like being like ended up smuggling like inmate stuff in like a duffel bag, workout bag, like a duffel bag that's like a workout bag and that stuff, like shoes, socks and that stuff. I don't know why. And I had to like hike up like some kind of Himalayas and that stuff to get to like another facility, like another prison facility. And it was weird because I felt like a wimp, just because I didn't fit in with the in crowd of like killers and that. So I was like, dang it, I'm not a killer. But then after that, I realized it was all like they gave me an objective, and I was a narco boy. It was like, but I was happy. I had a motive to keep me going. So I was all happy that I was like smuggling the stuff to another prison, and I was hiking through the Himalayas in that crowd. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking stupid. Yeah, it was weird, like, cause like there's like this jail and that stuff, and then there's like this other jail and that stuff. And my jail was on the side in the back of the main jail and that stuff. Like there's the big jail and then the small private jail. Like there's like they have private cells, and I was in a private cell in my own little home. That's a because like they thought I was vulnerable, but then like I had to pack up stuff, and then like I had this big old dude like guide me through the Himalayas and that stuff. And it's crazy. Like I'll show you some images. I'm not really good at drawing, but this is pretty much pictures on like what it looks like. So as you can see, that's like the basketball court. that's like the prisoners of just like nothing but prisoners, just cage. This is the seats, basketball court. Like I said, it was a big old basketball court. And this is the Himalayas. This is the big dude. That was me, all happy with the bag. And then this is like, like this is my prison cell. And then this is the other prison and stuff. And this is us about to walk in through the Himalayas, so we can get all the way to this place, which is the big other prison. So that's what I had to do in that dream. This is stupid. All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna say it because I have 2 minutes. All right, I had this dream. I was in a giant casino and it was scary, like because like the room was tilting, and I was blowing smoke out the window, and I could see my friends in the next room, like on the other side, because their windows open and they're just playing pool or something like that. Actually, I think we had the pool table in my room, but yeah. So like, we're like, I don't know if you can see it. Dang it. Oh, and then I gotta go back and show a picture. But yeah, so basically this is what it looks like. See, so I'm in this window and they're in this window, and it's like we're like 20 stories up high, so it was like that's crazy. Yeah, anyways, so like before I go back to that dream about, so I wanted to go with this and see, so this is like what it looks like with the tattoo gun. This tattoo gun guy walking to the stairs like, hey, what do you want a tattoo? This is the prison doors, like the first floor and the second floor and that stuff. We're just waiting here, so that's pretty much it. I'll have to video edit that crap, but yeah, so back to the dream was like at the giant casino is all like, so like we were so high off the ground, like it made me crawl, like because I was so scared of heights or something like that. Like I crawled on the ground, like on the floor, because I was like, whoa, this is too high. It's like I remember there was a casino game going on, so I left my room and they were playing dice, but my dad said if I join I will lose all my money, so like trying to win it back, and since I'm in my room it will be harder to walk away. So I remember going downstairs, leaving the room. I got super wasted and I had a hard time finding the restrooms because they were outside for some reason. I was also drunk when I found the restrooms, so I pissed everywhere. Like I barely made it to the restrooms, but I didn't make it to the toilet, and I pissed everywhere, and I was missing so bad I ended up pissing on myself somehow, and I'm like, oh man, it was so bad, dude. Like yellow, just lit fluids everywhere, man. I was like, what in the world was I seeing? And like, oh, it was so bad. And like I broke the door, and like everybody, because like this is a casino, and like everybody like outside could like see me, like just pissing on myself and pissing everywhere. Oh, it was just embarrassing, man. But and then like, luckily it was a dream. Like, so I woke up and I just had to pee, but still it could have been a lot worse. So yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna end it right there. All right. Peace.